everybody, Bones here, and we're working today on something interesting that we just found out about. Is a Harbor Freight motorcycle dolly with item number 95896. The retail price $89.99. Anyway, I've just gotten it out of the box and I'm starting to put it together. I'm laying out the parts here, and we're going to see if this is going to work for a touring bike. Now, my Harley Street Glide is approximately 900 pounds, a little bit more when she's on it, but that doesn't count toward the motorcycle dolly. So we're going to see how it does today. We're going to put it together here. You can see I'm looking at the instructions, and I'm overdubbing this particular part because I wanted you to know a little bit about what's going on. But this thing is really unique in that it will allow you to move your motorcycle all around the garage. Really nice thing. In the corner that you see my motorcycle in right now, it is extremely difficult to get up in there because I have to get the rear end over against the wall and I don't have room to do that. So it takes a lot of jigging and jogging to get it in there, and that's the only way I can do it with my single car garage here. As you see, I try to keep it neat, but anyway, I'm starting to put it together here, and just listen to me talk as we go along. Thank you. Okay, I did the other piece that was just like that one. It was exactly the same as that one. And now I'm going to do the side piece, put that on there, and I'll come back as soon as I've done that. Okay, everybody, this is where this part gets on. I've already got the rollers on both sides. Now we get to put this on. Now these are different. These two are different. There's one on each end. You put the one on this end here, the one with the capacity and the label sign, you put it with the hole down. There's a hole right here. With the hole down when it's sitting down. If you put this one on here, the hole will be up. You see that? The hole needs to be down. So that way when you put the thing down, when you put it up, it's like that. And it acts like a block for the wheel. When you put it down, it lifts them back up. I'll show you that in just a second. So we're going to put these on. Make sure you use the headed screws here, not the bolts, because if you use the bolts, they'll tear the tires up as the tires come in. So you must use these this way, but make sure you put it on here first, because you won't get it on otherwise. So it goes on this way, like that, and you put one on each side. So I'm going to do that now, since I get a driver for these. Tip, square tip to drive these. So put it up in there like that. Make sure the drill will get on them. If it won't, I'll put them in. Yeah, it does fine. So special tip, square tip for these. Use the rounded screw. This is crucial here that you use the rounded screw, the button head screw. All right, let's put those on. I have it on now. This is how it looks. You see how this works. Now you notice the wheels aren't on the ground right now because I've got that end up. So when you lock this up to lock the bike in place, the wheels go down. Now the wheels are up. This is clearing the ground by 1/2 inch, and this holds, supposedly holds the rear tire, but you also have a locking pin here if you can get it in. But I don't think on my bike I'll be able to get it in. We'll see. So that's that part. That's how it works. You put it down like that, you drive the bike on, and you're all set. All right, let's move to the next part. Okay, I got the other side of this on the other end, and next we're going to put these bars in. Okay, you need two 14mm wrenches. In my case, I didn't have two 14s. I got a 9/16 and a 14, but most of this Harbor Freight stuff is metric. So you put the bolt on from underneath. Like that. Here. Put on a washer, a lock nut, and nut. Now you just have to do this 3 more times. So this side. Gap. You'll find out why you want the gap. Put as much gap in there as you can get. And tighten them up. Don't over tighten these bolts because this Harbor Freight hardware is pretty much pot metal, and you break these off and you try to torque them to what they would normally be torqued at. Just get them to where the nut will stay on there, and that's enough. Don't over torque them because you'll break them off with a motorcycle. See, I put about a 1/4 inch gap in there. You're going to want that 1/4 inch later on. Alright, now the part of the kickstand I found out on this bike probably needs to go either here or here. And I'm going to go over there and measure it right now and just see what the kickstand is, so I can get the kickstand part in the right place. Otherwise, we're almost done. So here we put the kickstand in. That looks about right. Kickstand is going to go right. I'm putting it here, and the reason I'm putting it in this one instead of this one, if you look, it looks like you can go in either one. Let's make sure I'm way up there. Okay, I've got the kickstand down, and I've got this where the bike is going to sit. And it looks like if I put this here in the forward set of holes, the kickstand, when it comes down, will hit right here. If I put it in this one, the kickstand will be sitting right here, but it will clear as it rotates. So I'm going to put them in right there. Okay, I got the kickstand thing on. You'll notice that I put these screws in backwards from what they recommend in the instructions. The reason for that is I did not want those sharp bolts like this sticking up where the tire could get them. So I turned them over. It doesn't make any difference from a mechanical standpoint, but it keeps the tires from getting torn up, and you want to keep everything out of there. So the unit is basically complete here. So we're going to do some testing. I'll be right back. Well, you can see I got it together, and it sticks right up in the corner really nice. But this is the part I really like. I just drive out. I don't have to turn the bike around or try to back down the driveway. Isn't that cool? I did run into one problem. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Okay, I'm going to give you a demonstration of the problem I ran into. See the problem, it just pushes it over, it doesn't climb up on it. What I wound up to do to get it to work was I had to put it up against something. That's a problem, that's a serious problem, and it's actually been written up by several other people. All right. So what I had to do was I laid a 2x4 in front over against the steel post to keep the thing from sliding forward. That's a bug. I don't know what the solution is. I looked at several solutions on the internet. I tried them all. None of them worked for me. So just blocking it with something. And another thing they said I might do is drill a hole in the concrete and put a long bolt down there just to keep it from sliding forward while I'm just getting past the end down there. But other than that, it works pretty good. Let's see if it'll go where it's supposed to go here. Voila, it's in place, and I can bring the car in. And then when I go to take it out, swing it around, drive out. That's pretty cool. We'll see how it does over long-term use, but it's looking pretty good for right now. And finally, we utilize every inch of our garage. There you have it. Everything is in.